You're welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, this is the Belle Makeovers. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create this gorgeous look. I'm going to show you how I went from this to this. So if you would like to see how we achieved this, please keep on watching. But before we get started, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Thank you. And also, if you like this video, please don't forget to click that like button and share the video with your friends. Thank you. I started by moisturizing my lips with some lip balm. Then I went into the brows. So for the brows, I first used Becca primer on my eyebrows to mattify them. This is important if you have oily face. So I used a lighter concealer to fade out my brows a little bit. This is so that it can blend easily with the brow gel I intend to use. So after doing that, I had to set it. So I set it with the RCMA no color powder. The next thing I applied is lash glue. If you've seen any of my detailed eyebrow tutorials, you would have seen me use lash glue to hold my brows before. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm using it to brush the brow hairs up so that they can stay in place all day. The lash glue is going to make your eyebrows stiff. So the way you want them to be is the way you brush them. Next, I went into my eyebrow gel. I think I used Hegai and Esther here. It's a Nigerian brand. So with a flat angled brush, I used it to draw my brows. Now I'm using Nuban concealer to highlight my brows. That's in the shade 43. That's the shade I used to fade out the brows initially. So with a flat brush, I'm just applying the concealer underneath my brows. And for the beginning and the end of my brows, I used the foundation I intend to use on my face so that it can easily blend into the foundation when I'm applying it. I also use the foundation for the upper part of the brows. And that's basically it for the brows. So with my blending brush that I used to blend out the concealer, I just use it to fade out the beginning part of my brows so that it doesn't have that box-like shape. Now I'm setting the area I concealed with powder before going into eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow base, I'm using the Viange eyeshadow base and I'm applying it all over my eyelid. That's where I intend to apply the eyeshadow. So those are the colors I'll be applying today. I'm going for like a gradient eyeshadow look. So I'll be moving from the lightest to the deepest. So starting at the inner corner of the eye, I applied this white eyeshadow, then followed it by this lemon green eyeshadow that I'm applying now. After that, I moved into a slightly deeper shade of green, then went into dark green for the contour, and I also deepened it with a little bit of black. The black I used is almost not noticeable because I didn't want it to alter the green shades I have on my eyes. Please note that you need to pat the eyeshadow onto your eyelid, that's on the primer. Don't rub, pat, and make sure that there are no lines in between the colors. Try to blend the eyeshadows together that one cannot see where one color started and where the other color ended. I used those two shades of brown as my transition shades. I used them to fade out the edges of the green eyeshadow so that there are no harsh lines on my eyelid. I'll be coming back to the eyes from time to time, but for now we are moving to the skin. So for skincare, I'm following the CTM rule: cleanse, tone, and moisturize. So I started by cleaning my face with a micellar cleansing water to make sure that there's no oil or dirt on it. And then I went into Mehron toner and I applied it everywhere with a cotton ball on my face, avoiding under my eyes because it gets kind of dry and I don't want under my eyes to be dry. So after that, I went into my moisturizer, the moisture portion, and I applied that all over my face, including under my eyes, before I now went into primer. So I used the Becca Pore Perfecting Primer before going into my foundation. For foundation, I'm using the Hudabeauty 4 Filter Foundation in the shade Nutmeg. I'm applying it on my face with an angled face brush. Then I went into MAC Fix Plus spray to hydrate my whole face so that the foundation can blend easily. I've said it many times before, the best way to get maximum coverage out of your foundation is to pat it in or dab it in. don't rub. Pat it into your skin so that you can get maximum coverage. So I'll keep patting it in until I'm satisfied with the blend. So have you liked this video yet? If you've not liked it, please give it a thumbs up right now as you're watching it. Thank you. If you'll be rocking this look, let me know in the comment section, or which color do you prefer apart from green. You can actually do different colors of this gradient eyeshadow. You can do purple, blue, brown, orange, so many colors that you can try the gradient eyeshadow with. Let me know which one you would love to try in the comment section. So now we are moving into highlighting, and for highlighting I'll be using the same concealer that I used to highlight my brows, which is the Nuban Beauty foundation in 43. That is about 3 shades lighter than my normal shade, I mean. So for the inner corner of my eye, I used a shade lighter than the 43, which is the 42. I placed it right at the inner corner of my eye because I wanted that place to be the brightest, which is what I'm doing now. So now I'm just blending the concealer with a tapered brush. Sometimes I use beauty sponge, sometimes I use brush, any one that my hand touches as I reach for it. That's what I use. Are you a beauty sponge person or you're a brush person? Let me know in the comment section. As I said earlier, you get maximum coverage by dabbing into your skin. So that's what I'm doing with the concealer as well. So I'm going to leave under my eyes for the last because I want the concealer to stay there for a while and get more tacky. That way I'll get maximum coverage from it. You can see I'm blending the edges first, then when I finish I will go inwards and blend the inner corner last, so that place can be the brightest. To avoid the concealer settling into those lines under our eyes, I always set my concealer with powder immediately. So now I'm setting under my eyes and everywhere I applied concealer basically with the RCMA no color powder. I'm just using a little amount that would disappear into my skin to set the concealer. I'm not packing a lot, at least not now. So I'm setting it. When I set everywhere, then I'll go back and bake it later. Now I'm contouring my nose. I'm using that brown eyeshadow that you saw just now with this angled brush, and I'm applying it right where the concealer that I used to highlight the nose ended. You want to make sure that you blend that as well. You don't want any harsh lines on your nose. So I'm going to my face now with a bigger version of the angled brush, and I'm using it to contour my cheeks and the sides of my temple. I'm not going to my forehead area because I feel like it makes my face look even more rounder when I do that. So when I finish doing that, I go ahead to bake my face. I'll be using the same RCMA powder to bake my face, and I'm applying it just the same place where I set, under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, the bridge of the nose, just basically everywhere that I highlighted. And I also used it to do reverse contour under the contour that I did for my cheeks. Can you see what I just did now? And I also applied it on my laugh lines. So if you have fine lines on your face, you can also apply your setting powder there to help minimize the appearance of those lines. I don't like to bake certain areas of my face for too long. It's just my personal preference. So I blend them out immediately I apply them, and I leave only the setting powder under my eyes and on my nose, which is what I'm doing now. So I applied a little powder on the brush and I use it to blend them out. Next, I'm applying blush on the apple of my cheeks. You want to make sure that your blush blends into the contour that you applied, so there must be no line in between the two of them. So I'm just applying some lash glue on the band of my lashes, and I'll keep it for a while because I need it to get tacky before I fix it on my eyes. So while that is getting dry a little bit, I'm applying the same eyeshadow under my eyes. Sorry I couldn't look up for you guys to see. It was making my eyes teary, so I had to be fast. Next, I went into eyeliner, and I'm applying this liquid eyeliner on my upper eyelid, and for the lower eyelid I use the NYX Jumbo pencil in milk. The NYX is the white pencil I'm applying now, and I use a flat angled brush to apply it on my lower lash line. Next, I'm applying some mascara on my lashes before I place the false lashes. So I just remembered this yellow liner that I had, and I applied it above the black eyeliner. You have to take your time with these liners so that they don't mess up the work that you've done on your eyes already. I'm placing the false lashes right above my natural lashes. I'm making sure that there is no gap in between them, and I'm pressing them together. Then I'll be going into my lipstick application. So for lipstick, I did this ombre wine colored. I applied the wine lipstick around my lips. Then I applied this nude shade in the middle and blended it together. Then I used a very light shade of nude, almost white, right at the center, and I blended them all together and placed some gloss on it. Very simple lips. So to remove the excess setting powder under my eyes, I use this Nuban Beauty powder in the shade number 3 to buff out the excess setting powder under my eyes. So after that, I went into my exact powder shade and I applied it all over my face. For today, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix NW45 for my whole face, and that's what I'm buffing into my skin now. Please tell me in the comment section that you love how this look came together so beautifully. I almost cannot believe it myself. It's so gorgeous. So now it's time to glow up the face, and I'll be using this bronzer on the high points of my face. I'm using this rounded blending brush to blend the highlighter gently onto the upper of my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my chin. So I forgot to apply mascara on my lower lashes, so I'll be doing that when I finish this. Please enjoy the different angles of this look for the next 1 minute. They are so beautiful. They are so bomb. I'll just be using some finishing spray to tie the whole look together, and just see, it's so beautiful. What do you think? I'll be waiting in the comment section. Please follow my Instagram page at The Belle Makeovers. The link is in the description box. You can just click it. Let's connect there. I'm also available for makeup bookings and trainings. We've come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click that like button and share the video with your friends. Also leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you would like to see next. Let me know what kind of looks you would like me to create. I already have some requests and I'm working on them already. So if you have anyone, just leave it in the comment section and I would definitely work on it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.